Welcome to the Den, the Dark Entertainment Network. I'm the Gothic Rose, and you can find me live on TikTok every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And be sure to catch up on Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Music, and the new Welcome to the Den blog on WordPress. If you have a terrifying tale you'd like to share, please email me at welcometothedenpodcast@gmail.com. And now let's get to the celebrity in 3. It's been quite a day in Hollywood, and here we're going to cover the death of Bob Uecker, Heidi Montag's song, support for the LA wildfire victims, and since I can't tell politics from Hollywood anymore, Donald Trump's special ambassadors. Legendary sportscaster and actor Bob Uecker has passed away at the age of 90. He was known for his iconic voice in baseball and his roles in movies like Major League and the sitcom Mr. Belvedere. And I can just hear the theme song to Mr. Belvedere in my head right now. My only question was, why did a family from Pittsburgh need a British butler? But I'm not one to suspend my animation of belief when it comes to 80s sitcoms because they were very colorful and they did bring a lot of different cultures together. But there are some beautiful tributes pouring in to Bob. Legendary sportscaster and actor Bob Uecker has passed away at the age of 90. He was known for his iconic voice in baseball and his roles in movies like Major League and the sitcom Mr. Belvedere. And I can just hear the theme song to Mr. Belvedere in my head right now. My only question was, why did a family from Pittsburgh need a British butler? But I'm not one to suspend my animation of belief when it comes to 80s sitcoms because they were very colorful and they did bring a lot of different cultures together. But there are some beautiful tributes. Porky Brewers called Bob Uecker the heart and soul of Wisconsin and the soundtrack of our summers, highlighting his impact on the team and fans. J.J. Watt, the NFL star and Wisconsin native, expressed his gratitude, saying, "Thanks for all the memories, legend. Rest in peace, Bob." The Cleveland Guardians remembered Uecker for his iconic role as Harry Doyle in the Major League film series, calling him a baseball legend. Bud Selig, former Brewers owner and Major League Baseball commissioner, described Uecker as a dear lifelong friend and praised his ability to make people feel at ease and share a laugh. And Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers stated he was beloved not just in Wisconsin, but across the country. He was a giant, and I will miss hearing his enthusiasm and love for the game. Bob Uecker, rest in peace. You were just iconic. And of course, TikTok, saved from being banned momentarily by President Biden, has some great news because Heidi Montag's song, "I'll Do It," has gone viral. And this is helping to raise so much awareness for the LA wildfire victims. Please support in any way you can, whether it's donating to a reputable charity like the Red Cross or maybe a local church that you know in the area that will get supplies to victims. Please don't forget that socks, underwear, feminine hygiene products, and baby products are always the most needed. But what people need most right now, besides support, is money in their pockets. I don't know how to make that happen, but nothing can go forward without money. And some people have lost every memory, every item, including Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt, and they have been so vocal about their support for their community because it's not only celebrities who lost. Paris Hilton was recently out in an LA Dodgers cap, and she did not bring cameras with her. I wonder if that was throwing a little bit of shade at the former Duchess of Sussex, who showed up in an LA baseball cap with cameras. Either way, just please support these victims who have lost so much in these devastating wildfires. And of course, where politics and Hollywood collide, and the fact that Donald Trump absolutely loves the optics of things, he is appointing Sylvester Stallone, Mel Gibson, and Jon Voight as special ambassadors to help bring business back to Hollywood. But Hollywood is doing pretty well on its own. So, of course, this move has sparked various reactions and discussions about their roles and impact, because what would their roles be? I mean, what the deal is with this, and whether you agree with this or not, this is how Donald Trump feels. The goal is to boost domestic film and TV production. And Donald Trump believes that Hollywood has lost significant business to foreign countries due to more generous tax incentives elsewhere. The trio will serve as his eyes and ears to help bring back production to the U.S. and usher in a new golden age of Hollywood. And he already said this will be a golden age of America. So I'm thinking it's only going to be a golden age for wealthy people. But of course, all three, Stallone, Gibson, and Voight, have all been vocal supporters of Trump over the years. Stallone even referred to Trump as the second George Washington at a Mar-a-Lago event. Gibson has endorsed Trump and criticized Kamala Harris, all while his house burned down while on a podcast. And of course, Jon Voight has expressed his admiration for Trump in many interviews. So this announcement comes as Governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has proposed additional tax incentives to lure productions back to the state, aiming to compete with countries like the UK, Canada, and Australia. So it seems to me that Trump is piggybacking off of Newsom's idea and just trying to make sure that the quote woke side doesn't completely take over Hollywood. Now, as an artist, I believe that everyone, whether you are conservative or liberal, should have the right to express yourself in an artistic way as long as it is not damaging to others. That is just my humble opinion. But we do need representation. We do need those tax incentives back. It would bring in even more money to California, which I believe has already brought in $83 billion in federal tax money last year. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for joining me on this Celebrity in 3 in the Den.